Okay, hi YouTube, Mr. User Boss here, and this is going to be my full review of the VSD3S earphones. So this is a Chinese brand, and you may have seen my unboxing a while ago, and sorry it's taken this long to do a review. But basically, it comes in a very nice pouch. It's not like any I've ever seen before, but it does attract a lot of dust, which is a slight oversight on their part. Having said that though, it's very comfortable to hold, it fits nicely in your pocket, and it provides a good amount of protection. If you drop this, your earphones are almost definitely going to be fine. Inside of that we also have some silicone earbuds, some foam earbuds, and some sport adapters which basically attach to the cable and make it so the earphones fit around your ear. And as you can tell, this is a very complete package as we've come to know and love from Penon audio. So taking a closer look at the earphones, they actually have a very nice design. It's almost crystalline, but honestly I don't really like the colour. I think that they would have been better off with just about any other colour but grey. Even if it was pure black that would have been slightly better, but I think the best would have been something like red or green, something like that, something a bit more eye-catching than just grey, because honestly I'm bored of earphones that look like this. Having said that, they feel like very high quality, and they feel like they'll endure at least a couple of drops, hits, and I suppose you could maltreat these a bit, but if you spend a good amount of money on earphones, you'll know better than that. So now I'm going to do a full sound test where I'm going to play 3 very different tracks, and hopefully you can get an idea of the sound signature of these, and then I'll sum up my opinions and give you my full conclusion. So there we go, these are very powerful earphones. They go to a ridiculously high volume, they almost act like speakers when unplugged. So as you could probably tell from the sound test, these earphones are more inclined to the highs than the mids and the lows, which means that female vocals especially sound very crisp, and things generally just sound a little bit more sort of trebly rather than things you're probably used to. Which basically means that this is a slightly more reference class earphone, which is better for audiophiles and people wanting a very pure experience, but is definitely not for bass heads or people that enjoy dubstep or very bass heavy music. But nonetheless, there's plenty of detail here. And in terms of this, it's probably just as good as the Havii B3 Pros, and if the initial sound signature isn't to your liking, then you can always fiddle with an equalizer and get it exactly how you want. And this is the benefit with earphones of this quality, is that you can do that. With poor earphones, no matter what you do to them, they'll sound bad. But with these, you just need a little bit of tinkering to get the sound you like. It's also worth noting that the heads are detachable, which is another really cool benefit. So taking all my observations into account, here is my verdict. The build is very solid, but don't forget this also takes into account presentation, colour, and those were slightly lacking. The overall feature set is good but not amazing. These have got outstanding frequency ranges, and they've got detachable heads and some pretty nice accessories too. However, on the other hand, they've not got a remote, they've not got a mic, and they've got a silver plated headphone jack rather than a gold one. So the performance is where these things really shine. The initial sound signature is not to my liking, but don't forget you do have an equalizer. On top of that, the sound is detailed, it's crisp, and it's very fine tuned. So my overall score is very positive. I really recommend these, but they're probably just slightly beaten by the Havii B3 Pros. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.